was stretching.
Uh-huh. Why do we have to go through with this?
Oh, come on, you know the deal. I send Grandma pictures, she helps with the bills.
Oh, looks like a bad time to ask for cable.
Hey, what do you think?
Perfect. So, I'm gonna be stir-frying for dinner tonight. You like that idea?
I'm going out with Bob, sweetie.
I thought that was tomorrow.
No, wrong. No, tonight is our one-year anniversary, Alan. You are not fooling me again. Honey, Bob is a good guy. Come on, you're not giving him a chance.
Yeah, Mom, right. You should dump Bob and try to find Dad.
Alan, honey, we've been through this a lot.
Really? Seems new to me.
Your father and I had problems, and you cannot compare him to Bob. That's not fair.
I'm a kid. Who says I had to be fair?
Because you're my kid, so special rules apply.
Man, you take all the fun out of life.
You think George will ever stop trimming his hedge?
Hello, Miss Scrimmer. You lose your keys again?
No, I did not lose my keys. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'll see you in a minute, Mom.
Okay.
Hey, George.
Hey! Oh, it's not George, it's Mr. Thomas, Alan.
Hey, Mr. Thomas Allen. Hey, Del. What's the word?
These Madeline Troy mysteries are getting a little thin.
Oh, come on, give him a break. You've only been reading them a week.
But this is my third one. Alan, her character never grows. I need growth. It's bringing me down.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, JJ. What's it like having a sister who's smarter than you?
It's probably like having a best friend that's smarter than you. So how's Operation Dump Bob going?
I got everything I need in my bag.
Here's the property line. You've got more work to do.
That's very funny, neighbor. Now, here's a joke for you. I think your pathetic hedges are a violation of the homeowner's code.
Mercy, illegal shrubs, whatever will I do? I gotta go, George. Unlike some people I know, I've got a life to attend to.
You're gonna end up trimming your hedges, trust me, neighbor.
Vicky, winner and still champion.
Well, I've got a meeting I gotta get to.
Oh, Dad? You're gonna do great.
Yeah, you know, I think you're right. This is the best Frankie-friendly book I've written in years. Here, take that back to the garage for me, huh? You know what? Your old dad is back.
Hope so.
Me too.
Hey, JJ. Let's go dump Bob.
All right.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Vicky.
What's Miss Scrimmer doing now?
She's climbing up the telephone pole so she can tap your line. And now she's found a set of suspicious footprints. She went back inside.
You know, I think she does freelance work for the CIA.
I'd believe it. I gotta say, if Dad has to sell the house, I won't miss her.
Hey. You're our neighbor now. You can't move.
Yeah, well, we always move. What are you doing?
She's a mystery lady. And to be a mystery, she's got to have a mask.
Yes. Bob is history.
It's a shame I'm going out of town, George.
Well,
Your book needs work.
Needs work. Amanda, it's great. Well, it's better than my last books.
Confirm that 4 o'clock flight for me.
Already done. The new driver will be at the gate.
George, I know it's been tough on you since your wife died, but you used to write great family stories, now you don't. Sorry.
Well, I need to sell that book. You know, I'm writing greeting cards to make the mortgage.
You know what your problem is? You don't have fun anymore. You need to lighten up.
I'm light. Did you happen to read chapter 3?
I'll be gone for a few weeks. When I get back, we'll discuss it.
Okay.
Over dinner.
Okay.
Tuesday.
Okay.
Let's go.
Your secret admirer. Thank you.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hi, Mom.
Look, they're tulips. A member of the lily family.
Hey, it's Bob, a member of the
Aren't they
Doofus
pretty?
family.
Yes.
There you are. So, how was school today?
Today was work. Tomorrow's school, remember? But work was great. The children's librarian wasn't there, so I got to do story time.
I'm trying to get her to read the dictionary, but she says there's not enough plot.
Oh, Alan, always with the jokes.
I better get going now.
Remember, if you need anything...
I know, the number's on the fridge, along with the number of every doctor and relative I've ever met. I know. I'm fine, Mom.
I know you are. Bye. Bye. Bye, JJ.
Bye. Wait till Vicky sees this.
Hasta la vista, Bob.
And now they're cutting back the hours at the main branch. That's why there were so many children there today. Because nobody else has a story time lady. Oh, my purse. Just give me a second.
Of course. Now, I don't believe this. Anytime, any place.
I got it. Sorry I made you wait.
Oh, no, my pleasure.
No, we'll think of something else.
What's wrong with your dad?
I guess his meeting went badly. Which means he's gonna sell the house and make us move in with his parents.
Ernie Barrett here, still searching for Barrett's Natural Soda's perfect family. If you're the perfect family, it's worth big prizes and big money. Call now.
JJ?
Don't delay. Every minute you wait,
I'm about to be brilliant.
our prizes are waiting.
So what's so brilliant about that?
JJ, you clearly need to watch more TV. Be patient. Perfect.
Hi, Ernie Barrett here, president, owner, and CEO of Barrett's Natural Sodas. We're coming out with a brand new flavor, so we're having a contest to find a brand new family to project the perfect image for our company. If you think you're that family, I'll pay the college tuition on all of your kids. Plus, I'll pay the mortgage on your house. Don't have a house? I'll buy you a house. Plus, I'll throw in $100,000 cash, just because. Plus, a lifetime supply of Barrett's Natural Soda. But the contest ends in 1 week, so don't delay. Hurry. Send now. Barrett's Natural.
Alan. Are you thinking what I think you're thinking? Oh, that's insane. We are not a family.
That's not important.
Not important. Excuse me, it's the whole point.
Wrong, wrong. It's all about business. All they want is a bunch of people who have interesting stories to tell and look good up on a billboard. That's it. And if we win, they buy you a new house. You definitely wouldn't have to move.
That'd be great.
Plus, my mom and your dad on a billboard looking like they're married. How can my mom possibly be seen in public with Bob?
It's true.
Come on, all we have to do is write a killer essay. We make them believe we're the perfect family.
No. No, we cannot convince people we're a family. We just can't.
We can't, huh? You sure we can't?
need a dog.
Black lab?
No.
White lab? Spaniel. JJ, may I introduce you to Rusty?
I got it. I'm adopted.
Yes, that's brilliant. It's great. Okay, what do we do about Rover?
Rusty.
Right, Rusty. He was hit by a car and we don't have enough money to buy a new dog.
Perfect. Pull those heartstrings.
That's right.
Oh, you know what? My dad used to play the guitar all the time. Well, he did before Mom died, but maybe we should say he's a rock star.
George, a rock star? Come on, give me a break.
Oh, really? Was that because he's not in a band that's about to play the 9th grade dance like yours is, Mr. Hotshot?
Hey, you dissing my band?
Oh, you mean insult the Greasy Monkeys? Never. You had a life-threatening disease, and you only survived because Delia and I donated bone marrow.
Oh, come on. That's too much.
Oh, right. Not like the part where you saved the lives of everyone on your school bus by driving it to safety after the driver had a heart attack.
And don't forget that I was drinking Barrett's orange soda at the time.
That's right. Do you really think we can win this thing?
Absolutely. Well, come on. It's worth the stamp, huh?
What's bothering dearest Vicky?
George called the hedge police on her.
George! George!
Hey!
Hey, that's Sonny Bear.
Kids, say hello to Marco. He's helping me make a documentary about my search for the perfect family.
You're Ernie Barrett, right?
The one and only. Your mom and dad around?
Mom's just... Mom and Dad are just... they're away right now.
Oh, too bad. I wanted them to be here when I made the big announcement. You're a finalist family. I picked 3 finalist families, but the other 2, they just didn't have the perfect qualities that I was looking for. So that may mean that your family could end up being my spokes family.
Oh my God! I can't believe it. That's great. You don't have to move right now.
Well, no, for sure, after I lived with you for a week. Oh, they never read the fine print. It won't be so bad. I'll move into the house with you. It'll be great. I'll ask you a few questions, and then I'll be out of there. Is that a problem?
No.
Hey, kids, 20 minutes.
We'll be there in a minute to... Dagwood Papa Rapakovsky.
Who's that?
Our neighbor, Mr. Papa Rapakovsky.
He makes dinner for us every Sunday and asks us to dine with him.
Just go about things as you normally do.
We're not going to be eating there tonight.
Why not?
Because whenever we have a guest over, we order pizza, family tradition.
Yeah.
Pizza, perfect.
No. How about you just wait on inside, and we'll wait until my mom and dad come. Is that great?
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Think they'll be very long?
No, they just went not very far. Right this way, Mr. Barrett. Right
Good.
here.
Well, get a shot of this lovely little neighborhood now, will you, Marco? Oh, what a wonderful looking home. Now, do you have a little out-of-the-way place that I might sleep in? You know, I don't want to be any bother.
Sure. Listen, we're just gonna go next door to tell them that we're eating here tonight, okay?
All right.
Oh, and don't leave this room. We haven't had a chance to clean, and my parents would be so embarrassed.
That's sweet. Marco, did you get that?
You guys are gonna have to live with us for a week.
Dad is not going to be easy to convince.
George, you are being so petty. Although I don't know why that surprises me.
Well, geez, Vicky, I'm sorry, but you can borrow my hedge clippers.
What is it with you and these
Father,
hedges?
Vicky, we have a wonderful tidbit of news.
Oh, yeah?
Ernie Barrett's next door. We're a finalist family in his contest.
What contest?
You know, Barrett Soda, they're looking for a new spokesfamily. You win college tuition, cash, and they buy you a house.
And we're the finalists.
Who is?
All of us.
See, Mom, I was just gonna enter you and me, but then I knew that Delia and JJ might have to move, so I entered us as one big family.
You borrowed the neighbors?
And we, dear Father, are the favorites.
Well, we, dear daughter, are not a family.
Well, Mr. Barrett thinks that we are, Dad.
Yeah, and if we convince him that we're a great family, then we win the prizes.
And just how, out of curiosity, are we supposed to do that?
Well, we all live in our house for a week and pretend that we live there all the time. And Ernie lives with us.
Oh, well, no. It's absolutely ridiculous. No.
Why? I mean, we've got enough room. JJ stays in the spare bedroom and Delia stays in the other.
That's a good point.
Are you insane? Why are you even thinking about this?
Dad, if we win, they'd buy our house for us.
You said that, JJ, but it's...
I don't want to move again, Father. I don't want to move.
Oh, look, Dad, your next novel is going to be a huge success. I know it. So this just lets you write it and not worry about us.
And, Mom, this would mean that we wouldn't have to rely on Grandma.
Oh, I was feeling cooped up back there, kids. I need air. And with the guidance of my assistant, we found our way over here.
Mr. Barrett!
Mrs. W.
Well, my husband and I were driving home, and we saw the kids, and we stopped, and they told us everything that had happened, and we couldn't believe it.
Well, believe it. The family patriarch. Minding the grill, I see.
And Mr. Barrett?
Where's your host?
He retired indoors for the moment. We should do the same.
Yeah, I'll just wait here until he gets back.
Oh, great, great. Sounds like a great idea. Come in, Doctor. Lead the way, Mrs. W. Don't be put off by Marco.
Isn't this exciting, Mom?
You're a neurosurgeon. It sounded a lot better than currently unemployed novelist.
I am doing this only for my children.
Oh, now that was a great meal. Reminds me of my late wife. May she rest in peace. Yeah, we had pizza every Tuesday night for 27 years. Tradition.
27 years is a long time.
Oh, I'll bet you'll make it that long, Mrs. W.
How long has it been since you were hitched?
3 months. I mean, 3 years.
Years.
3 years.
That seems like months.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember. I guess I must have forgot. Hey, but I can't forget your wedding, huh?
Oh, me neither.
Really? As I recall, you were drunk out of your mind.
Drunk at an underwater wedding? Oh, I'd love to see the photos of that.
So would I.
No, but I guess you can't. They were destroyed, right? How did that happen again?
It was
This fire. It was a
Fire.
flood.
First the fire, then the flood.
I've tried to block it out of my mind.
Yes, but dear, remember, the doctor says you should talk about it.
She's right.
Come on. Talk to me, Georgie boy. Well, the photos were destroyed by the fire.
Which was started by you soldering in the garage.
Oh, that's right, honey. But then the fire moved to the house where, of course, the first thing to be destroyed were the photos.
I remember the smoke burning my eyes.
And Vicky picked up the hose and put the fire out. But she would not stop, and we had to throw her to the ground, and I stood on top of her while JJ ran out and turned the water off. And that is what we called the flood.
Panic from Mrs. W. I love it.
I guess I must have blocked that part out.
You know, I think something very special has happened here today. That maybe I've brought you two closer together, huh? Hmm?
Oh, closer than you'll ever know.
Doctor, question. With all the surgery that you have to do at the hospital, all the medical stuff, How the heck do you have time every Saturday night to play guitar at the Beef and Beer?
You know what, Ernie? I'd really like to talk to my family in private.
Fine.
I can't do this. I can't believe you even talked me into it. It's wrong.
I agree.
You do? You do?
But look, you guys, I would love to win this contest. And, well, quite frankly, I've been having a great time out there. But he's right. He's right. What we're doing is unethical.
You guys are no fun.
Hey, listen to your mother. To Mrs. Walters. We can't do this.
Forget it.
Yes, Special Agent Sloan. That's Malone. We're FBI. We need to speak with your parents if we could, please. Outside?
Mom? Dad?
Can I help you?
Yes, I'll be brief. The FBI has reason to believe the new line of soda about to be released by Barrett's Soda Company uses a formula stolen from a major competitor. We also believe that Mr. Barrett will be giving the winners of his contest a sample of said soda.
What?
He said soda. If he were to do so, do not drink it. I repeat, do not drink it. Instead, bring it directly to us.
Well, actually, we're thinking of pulling out of the contest.
Negative. You're Mr. Barrett's #1 choice. Therefore, it's your patriotic duty to be the best family you could possibly be. So you must get Mr. Barrett to trust you enough to bring you a sample of his drink before he releases it to the public at large.
Patriotic duty.
Why don't you just get Mr. Barrett to give you a can of his soda?
Well, that would be poor procedure, ma'am. What if he himself is involved in the theft of the formula? While we don't believe that to be the case, we cannot take that chance.
No chance.
Now, we knew we could count on you, much in the same way Barrett chose you as a finalist family. We know your country can count on you. Good day.
Dealer takes one. So, do you ever join your parents when they go on their walks?
I used to, before Rusty passed away.
Oh, that's right. I read that in your essay. I'm sorry.
Poor Rusty.
I can't believe you got me into this.
Yeah, right, George. It's all my fault. George.
What?
This way.
No, just go around.
Oh, come on. It's just a hedge.
There.
How are we going to get this stuff past Ernie?
Well, if you can get him into the kitchen, maybe I can sneak these things upstairs.
None for me, kids. No thanks. Oh, glad you're back. You know, I just lost $250,000 playing poker with your kids.
Oh.
Trying to get Ernie to play double or nothing with the prize money, but he doesn't seem too into it.
Anybody want something to eat? Drink? Marco?
Oh, please, don't address me directly. I'm only an eye, not an eye.
Right. What about you, Ernie?
I love a rawhide soda. Get it? Not a company soft drink?
Oh.
It's a joke. You know, it's funny. They nearly put us out of business back in '82.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it was a terrible thing. But you know what they say? Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Delia.
Can't beat your own product. Thanks, Mrs. W. Oh, no, I'm fine. I mean, once you're knocking back a Barrett's natural soda, who the heck needs to eat? So, ready for me to take my tour?
Oh, no, I think, no, you know, the
Well,
place
you know
is
what?
kind
If you don't let me go now, then I'll be snooping around tomorrow while you're at work.
Oh.
I haven't dusted. It's mortifying.
Well, you don't have to clean for me. Just think of me as family.
Well, if you insist.
I'm sure you have a lovely home, Mrs. W. Just lead the way.
Here's the master bedroom.
Oh, very nice. A definite woman's touch.
Oh, well, thank you, Ernie.
Nobody move an inch. I'll be right back.
Oh, hey, quick tour.
I've ran out out of tape. Need a fresh cassette.
And you did all this yourself?
Actually, I got most of this stuff at a great
I'm
garage
back.
sale. And the rest I just picked up.
You can move now.
So what's next?
You know, Ernie, every room is kind of the same, so why don't we stop, huh?
Because I'm nosy. JJ, can I look in your room?
I'm sorry, Mr. Barrett. No boys allowed.
Huh? I have a daughter myself. Believe me, I understand. Whose room is this?
Ernie, this is my room. I'm a minimalist.
Well, minimalist or not, you're cute as a button. Well, Alan, I guess you're next. This is quite the computer setup you've got here, Alan. What do you do with something like this?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, do you launch rockets, figure the family taxes?
Well, mostly he does homework.
That is great, son. Well, I think I've seen enough. Hey, Georgie boy.
Ah!
Great house.
Thank you. Well, we've really tried to fix the place up. Okay, kids, time for bed.
But it's only 10 o'clock.
Right, time for bed.
Yeah, but Mom usually...
Listen, young man, as long as you live under my roof, as long as we're all under one roof, you'll do as I say.
That's right. No scandals this week. No scandals big or small if you want to be on one of my billboards.
Night, Dad.
Great kids. I particularly like how well they all get along together.
Yes, and they've been that way since the very first day we moved in here. Do you mind?
Hey, Ernie is downstairs, the girls are in the spare rooms, and I have to study.
We'll never get through this week.
Oh, don't whine. Just deal with it.
Your compassion is touching. Remind me to tell Mr. Barrett all about it.
You know, if we fight enough, he might just believe we are married. Good night, hubby.
Daddy? Daddy?
Delia, what's the matter?
I need Blicky Nose.
Well, why don't you tell me what a bluky nose is? I'll help you get it.
Blicky Nose is a wonderful ostrich friend of ours.
Oh, boy. He's in my bedroom.
Well, we'll just have to go get him, won't we? Here, why don't you stay with Vicky? I'll be right back.
Watch out for Ernie.
I love my daddy.
I can tell.
Is the coast clear? Well, that depends. And if you like danger. Who are you? What is your name?
Nose. Blicky Nose.
Halt. Who goes there? Put your hands down so I can see your face. I warn you, I know kickboxing.
George? Ernie? What are you doing?
The soda business is very competitive. I thought you were an industrial spy.